Good evening, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Sophie Erber.
And I'm Tim Seaman. The inaugural flight of a recently announced connection from Sioux City to Denver is taking off tonight.
That's right. Siouxlanders now have the opportunity to fly direct to Denver International Airport using United Express, operated by SkyWest Airlines.
KCAU 9 reporter Marina Bach is live at Sioux Gateway Airport and explains what this new addition means for travelers. That's in our top story at 6.
Tim and Sophie, yes, it was a major celebration here at the Sioux Gateway Airport. As you can see, we still have some leftover balloons as well as a banner hanging up in celebration of this agreement with SkyWest Airlines heading out to Denver. Some of the passengers on board shared with me that they're going to be heading out just to enjoy their night in Denver, as well as the flight. But the flight agreement with SkyWest Airlines has been a long time coming for the community. The last time they offered services here at the airport was back in 2014. But overall, this flight is going to give Siouxlanders the opportunity to now get out west. It's going to help boost our economy, as well as allowing local people to fly out here in Sioux City instead of heading out to Omaha or Sioux Falls. And then, of course, later tonight at 10, I'll have a full recap for you. We spoke with some of the passengers that came from Denver, and one of those were family members of Jerry's Pizza, if you've ever been out there. So we talked with their family to learn a little bit about how this flight's going to help their family connect with one another even more. So reporting live in Sioux City, Marina Bach, KCAU 9 News.
All right, Marina, thanks. A lot of folks looking forward to Denver, I'm sure.
Right, before my time here, but I heard that we used to have a flight.
Frontier.
Out to Denver,
Indeed.
so
Good
nice
to
to have
get
it
back
back
out west. Well, it can be a struggle for small communities to hang on to their hometown businesses. So when a Lamar's family recently stepped in to make sure the town's dry cleaning business stayed open, it was a bit of relief.
I can imagine. And as KCAU 9 News reporter Jessica Watson found out, it's not the first business this family has taken on. Jessica?
The Brown family owns the Brown Century Theater and the Inn on Central in downtown Lamar's. When the owner of Ideal Cleaners was ready to retire but couldn't find someone to buy her store, the Brown family stepped in.
We'd have to search for another one, and I don't know how far you'd have to drive. I'm Sheldon, or where you'd have to Sioux City. I really don't know. We might have to start doing some more laundry at home.
Bill Reagan has been dropping off his laundry at Ideal Cleaners for years.
Usually stop once a week. My wife likes to be dressed to the hilt.
Last summer, the owner of the 23-year-old business began looking for a buyer. When no one stepped up and it started to look like the town of Lamar's would be without a dry cleaners, she offered to sell the building to MICHAELA Brown and her family.
I think she was thrilled. You know, she knows all of those customers after 23 years by name. And now we're kind of, you know, learning them as well. So when you see people regularly, you know, you learn people in the community. You get to see and visit with people. So yeah, it's been good.
Brown says her family that owns a local theater and an inn never expected to get into the dry cleaning business.
A lot of people come in and say, oh, thank you for keeping it open. You know, we couldn't bring our stuff anywhere else, or we'd have to drive a long ways to get dry cleaning. So like I said, it's the only dry cleaner in Lamar's, so, and you would have to drive at least a half hour either way to get dry cleaning.
The Brown family says they will be overseeing Ideal Cleaners, but have already hired some staff to handle day-to-day operations.
We were very happy because we knew they'd do a first-class job.
The Brown family has already repainted the cleaners and added a wash house area with soaps and lotions for customers to buy. Jessica Watson, KCAU 9 News.
Well, today has been, I think, a pretty average day with the exception of the wind, perhaps.
Right.
But some much cooler temperatures are set to roll into Siouxland.
That's right, especially overnight. And let's check in now with Chief Meteorologist Scott Larson for a look at your forecast. Scott?
Tim and Sophie, the first half of the day was really nice out there. We had some sunshine. Temperatures were able to perk up into the 60s and 70s, but that cold front was able to slice through Siouxland this afternoon, and that has delivered a punch of some strong winds and cooler weather. You can see that highs were able to stretch into the 60s and 70s this morning, 71 Sioux City, 75 in Tacoma. We do have a wind advisory staying in effect until 7 o'clock this evening. It also remains very dry outside. You are encouraged to not do any sort of outdoor burning as flames could spread rapidly. As we go through the remainder of the week, it looks like high temperatures will slip into the 50s. We'll talk about that and perhaps our first snowflakes of the season this weekend. All that information in the 9 on 9 forecast. Tim?
All right, Scott, thanks a lot. With the November election quickly approaching, voters here in Woodbury County now have a new resource to turn to. Today, county officials launching the new Woodbury County Elections website, which has links to register to vote, track an absentee ballot, as well as past election results. Woodbury County Auditor Pat Gill telling us that they've been working to find the best way to display election information for voters, and he believes this website is a great resource for voters.
During this pandemic, a growing number of Siouxlanders are struggling to make ends meet. But a federal program tonight can help with at least one monthly bill. The Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program begins now and runs through April. This program not just helps pay for heating, but the entire utility bill for lower-income families.
It can keep them warm. It can really keep your pipes from freezing in the wintertime, this payment. This payment allows people to pay for their prescriptions and to buy their groceries and to use the money that they would have spent trying to pay their energy bill on other needed, necessary items in their home.
People and families do need to qualify for this program. We have listed those qualifications and how you can get the assistance on our website right now. That's SiouxlandProud.com, and you'll find this story under the Featured Content tab.
After 2 weeks of testimony and 3 hours of deliberation, a jury has found Bailey Boswell guilty of first-degree murder in connection with the killing of 24-year-old Sydney Loof, the murder happening back in 2017. Now, Loof disappeared after a Tinder date. Her dismembered remains were found in trash bags along rural Nebraska roads. Boswell is also convicted of conspiracy to commit murder and improper disposal of human remains. State prosecutor Mike Ginn says that Boswell acted in tandem with 54-year-old Aubrey Trail to meet and kill Loof. Both Boswell and both of those people, I should say, are facing the death penalty.
The 3 Siouxland states are continuing to report high case numbers of COVID-19 this evening.
Here's a look at the updated numbers then from here in Siouxland, with Woodbury County Health reporting 50 new cases in the past 24 hours. The county totals more than 6,400 total cases, and tonight 45 people are hospitalized locally with COVID-19 related symptoms.
In Nebraska, Dakota County reports 13 new positive tests today. The county has reported nearly 180 cases in the past 14 days. Dakota County totals more than 2,400 total cases. And in South Dakota, Clay County reports 102 active cases. Meanwhile, Yankton County reports 142 currently active cases. A North Sioux City fire station giving some old equipment new life tonight. Firefighter Joe Pham made this thin red line flag out of fire hoses that could no longer be used to put out fires. It now hangs in the North Sioux City Fire Department. Pham says the thin red line flag resonates with him and with his fellow crewmates.
I just had a gut feeling that I want to make this flag for them and, you know, show respect to all the firefighters that sacrificed themselves. So.
Joe Pham got help with this project from 2 of his fellow firefighters and also the captain of the department. Pretty neat. Well, every year, 1 in 5 teenagers do report to being bullied while they're at school.
That's why the second Wednesday in October is National Stop Bullying Day, and it encourages folks to know about the different kinds of bullying, like emotional, physical, and cyberbullying.
For local resources to help kids being bullied, you could check out this digital exclusive story. It's on our website right now. Go to SiouxlandProud.com, or you could visit the story on the KCAU 9 News app. Halloween and Christmas are separated by 2 months, but a pirate ship is connecting these 2 holidays.
How an elaborate Halloween decoration is helping to make children's Christmas wishes come true. That's coming up.
It's going to stay windy outside this evening, but some calmer and cooler weather lies ahead. Very pleasant conditions on Saturday. But then we have a chance of seeing some sprinkles and flurries on Sunday, our first flakes of the season. Your 9 on 9 forecast coming up next.
Thanks for sticking with us. And Tim, Scott, I don't know about you, but stepping outside today, it surely felt like fall, and those wind gusts at some points making it really feel even chillier than it was.
Let's say it felt like winter when you hit one of those gusts almost.
Yeah, I'm not sure what zip code my trash cans are in at the moment. I'm gonna have to figure that out when I get back home. But yeah, definitely windy this afternoon, and that is going to be ushering in some cooler air here as we close out the work week Thursday into Friday. Well, here's the view now from our North Star Community Credit Union camera in Cherokee. It shows a mostly cloudy sky. We have been tracking a few sprinkles and light showers as well, but most of that is not successful in reaching the ground since the air remains so dry. And during the overnight hours Saturday into Sunday is when we open the door to seeing some sprinkles and flurries. Again, we have really warm soil temperatures and very dry air, so it's unlikely that we'll have any of that snow actually able to stack up. But through the overnight period, if you happen to stay up late on Saturday, you might see a snowflake or two. 49 the high temperature on Monday, 56 on Tuesday, and some pretty seasonal October weather out there with highs expected to range from between 50 to 60 degrees next week. Tim and Sophie.
Thanks, Scott. You know, I might just have to stay up Saturday night to see those first flurries, you know, of the season.
Better yet, you stay up and you don't see the flurries.
That, you know what, you're right.
Yeah, I would take that.
Positive thinking.
Well, pirates aren't usually known for their generosity, but one family has turned their yard into a swashbuckling display, and it's all for a good cause.
Why these pirate skeletons are collecting toys next. A pirate ship in North Carolina building its treasure trove, but this treasure is not for pirates to keep. It's all going to a local nonprofit.
Amber Rupina visits the family who built this amazing ship in their front yard.
Ahoy matey! That's what visitors are saying when they head to Blue Ridge Lake Drive in Fuquay-Varina.
We've always done something for Halloween.
To see the massive haunted pirate ship there.
So this year we decided to build a ship and add to it, kind of go all out with some details. We melded their hands so they're actually holding things. As we aged them and we put the clothes on them and things like that, we kind of gave them a name, kind of give them some personality. So that's Rummy Jack.
The former pirates are popular.
That's our ghost captain. The monkey is Jimmy. If you look at Smokey, he's got a lot of burn marks on his clothes from loading the cannon.
They've anchored on Tyson and Amy Rubel's front yard.
My background's not in set design, just having fun. Used to do antique reproductions. We have a contract office furniture installation company. Most of the frames of the ship is made from old workstations that we've taken down that would have gone into the dump. All the packing material we turned into the stone walls, but I've really enjoyed doing it, so it's a blessing to me as well.
And the couple is using this display to bless others.
There's a big cargo box. You just open it up and donate a toy. It's obviously going to go to a really great cause.
The cause? Toys for Little Troops.
It's a perfect opportunity to kind of bless some children, especially those of our service people.
Toys for Little Troops is a nonprofit that provides toys to the children of deployed and low-income troops.
Have a little bit of a competition going on in the neighborhood. Everyone's wanting to outdo the other. Like we brought two, but we brought a big water gun.
And on this day, hundreds of toys delivered, even the Grinch himself not stealing Christmas, but rather making it happen through the Rubel's Halloween pirate ship creation this year.
The kids are super excited. Probably as much about donating the toys as they are when they light up and see the inside of the pirate ship.
Cool.
The stuff that folks are going to this year for Halloween.
Yeah. Well, some of the nation's best college basketball teams headed for Siouxland next month for a brand new tournament.
Jake has the details on that event next in sports.
KCAU